Aaron, from where you guys were this time last year, what does it mean to end up division champs?
Yeah, it means a lot. You go into spring training wanting to get into the playoffs. We check that box, and then you want to win your division if you can. It's American League East. We know what a gauntlet that is every year. We know it's going to test you. Like I said, I feel like we've been through a lot as a team already this year. So I'd like to think we're battle tested, for what's ahead. But really excited for these guys. They've kind of persevered through a lot of moments in the season. So long way to go. But I know we'll enjoy this right now.
Chris.
From what transpired last year, do you feel like this group was a little bit doubted coming into the year? A lot of people thought the Orioles were going to win the division.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, I felt like a lot of people thought we had a chance to be good, though, too. But yeah, I mean, I don't think we were the pick necessarily. Understandable, what we came off of last year. We had a lot to prove. That Oriole team's a great team. They've dealt with a lot of injuries this year, that have, affected them at different times. So, glad we were able to finally get one against them, but proud of these guys for this important step.
Dave.
Aaron, how fitting was it that the way that Gerrit Cole's season began with such uncertainty about him, for him to be on the mound to cap it?
Yeah. I mean, 9 innings in Oakland where he was, brilliant. Tonight, more of the same. Yeah, it's just a little peek at his brilliance, really. I mean, losing 2 tough games, we want to get this thing done, and so there's some pressure going in today. And as I've said with Gerrit, over his Yankee career, you look back so far, and it's obviously been outstanding. But he's had several moments of truth, moments of a little crossroads where what's gonna, and he's answered the bell, and I think shown himself to be such a big game guy. And it was more excellence tonight.
Do you think that the way you guys built him up, and he was meticulous about his build-up, that you're catching him at the best stride he's been this year? Or
yeah, I really feel like he's been throwing the ball pretty well now for maybe over a month. I mean, I think if we probably dove into the numbers, which I'm sure you guys have, I haven't even seen him, but I would imagine over the last 6, 8, 9, whatever starts, pretty good. And I think that's in line with, what he's been right now. He's just so good at his craft and navigating, and he can beat you different ways. It's fun to watch him evolve as like that kind of Hall of Fame caliber pitcher, and watching his career.
Dan, to the right.
Aaron, this is the time of year that Stanton has had probably the most success for you guys. What do you think it is about him that kind of lets him do this repeatedly?
Talent and very mentally tough. He's very meticulous in how he prepares. He's not affected by a bad at bat, the emotions, that the noise around this that can leak in for some guys. He's been through that. He knows how to handle it. He knows how to just blinders on, focus, have a bad at bat. I don't care. I'm getting ready for my next one. So I would say just, obviously his talent, but he is really mentally tough.
And was Dominguez just for defense?
Yes.
Gary, to the left.
You've talked about Stanton being a threat throughout the year, every day. What has, I guess, allowed him to remain so consistent, whereas in years past he's had injuries, streaks?
Health. Obviously he missed a month or whatever his stretch that he was out this year. But in and around that, it's been 5 months of health. And, he really focused on doing all he could this offseason to set himself up to be healthy. And we've reaped those benefits because, like you said, he's been a threat. However many times he's been in that lineup, he's been a threat every day, and there has been some consistency there.
Brendan, to the right.
How much of a goal now is the best record in the AL?
I mean, we'd love to get it. That said, I'm going to, make sure I get guys a day here, and, I feel like we got to do it. But we'll be playing to win. not at the expense of necessarily, pushing a reliever unnecessarily or anything like that. But, we'll be playing to win.
Brian to the
Aaron, it
left.
almost gets lost in this, but Judge has homered 5 straight games. What do you think of where his swing is right now?
I didn't even realize that. That's the take for granted part. Yeah, he's. It's Aaron Judge. I mean, he's just so good. I thought more really good at bats tonight. Really, the last week to 10 days, I feel like he started to really lock back in. And the ball he hits tonight, I thought it was a fly ball to left center, and it just kept going and kept going and kept going. It's just Aaron Judge. It's greatness right in front of us.
Ron.
Did the experiences the past 6 years help you prepare the guys better for handling the ups and downs of the 6 months?
I hope so. I mean, I hope you're constantly growing and better at dealing with stuff and handling stuff and being experienced with things that come up. But, it's something that, I've tried to talk about with our group from I start banging that desk from day one with our guys, like it's coming for us. We're going to go, we think we're going to go do special things this year, but along the way, even in a great season and what we hope ends with a championship, we're going to face moments of truth. We're going to face adversity. We're going to face tough times. We got to be prepared to handle that. So we try and run to it. We try and face it. And I feel like this group, because I do feel like we've had a lot of gut check moments or a tough loss or a tough stretch, and these guys have really just kind of stayed the course, and it's a testament to a lot of them that have been through that and some of the leadership in that room. But it's an important quality that I think you need to have as a good club.
What signs did you first see that they were able to handle that better?
We came out of the gates hot, but then, whenever we went through a stretch or a month or several weeks there where, it was, wasn't great, we,
Bless.
I just feel like with this group, you don't really know if we're riding high or flying high or going through a tough stretch. And that's always, we're human, right? You deal with ups and downs. It affects you on some level, even if you're great at handling it, right? But I always feel like I hope in our clubhouse you walk in and it's hard for you to tell whether we've won 9 out of 10 or we've lost a few series in a row. I want that level of consistency, and I feel like this group has modeled that this year.
Chris to the left.
Going back to Gerrit, back in March, was there ever any fear or doubt in your mind that he wouldn't be able to return to the level that he has shown over this past month now?
I mean, on some level, sure. There's some uncertainty walking in there, and I think once we got our arms around it and we got the diagnosis and now the course of action was planned out, I think we were optimistic that he would return to this level, but it was still a little bit of an unknown. And then as he started the process and, starting with the no throw and then, I feel like it went pretty well all along. So that was encouraging. So as we went along, I think we got more and more optimistic. And I feel like that's continued now, starting from when he got through his rehab outings, came to us, and whatever he was that first time, 60, 65 pitches. I felt like in those first several, there was some good in there. There was some still working his way back in there. But I think all along there continued to be that optimism that he was building to a good place.
Back right, Jorge.
Just post game, was any toasts? Did anyone speak? Did you ask anybody to speak? Did anyone volunteer?
No, I said some things and then they just wanted to start spraying. So, again, like hopefully we can do this a few more times. And, but tonight, especially wanting to get it done the last few days, you a little bit of an exhale to get it done and put that behind us.
Dan, last one.
Is there something about this team that tells you, makes you believe that this one can get over the hump in October, which you haven't been able to do yet?
I mean, I trust our guys. I think they're tough. I think they're mentally tough. A lot of them are really battle tested. We've been through a lot. You still never know, you know. I mean, a lot of teams right now are feeling that way, and I feel like this year, you know, any team in the playoffs has the ability to beat anyone else. Same rings true for us. I feel like if we play our best baseball, we're as good or better than anyone. So it's baseball. We'll see. We can't wait to go get after it. And I believe in these guys. I mean, I believe in what we've gone through and what we've been through, and their toughness and their ability to deal with things that you got to deal with in the playoffs, day to day, inning to inning, pitch to pitch. We're excited to take our shot.